There we go. Okay, that was a little glitchy. Hi, everybody. We're live. Welcome. You have a sunburned Margaret greeting you on my channel. So, hello, 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 hello. It's a writer wind down. So, this is an evening live stream where we're going to be practicing winding down for some good rest so we can set ourselves up for success tomorrow. I call this a writer wind down to sort of play as a counterpart to all the sprints that people do to write words. And so this is going to be the opposite. This is going to be a slow down, take some deep breaths, drink some water, take stock of your day or plan for tomorrow so you feel like you've got a handle on it, as Melissa said. I'm going to do these every weekday in August, except for the 20th through the 23rd. So it's sort of like a boot camp for relaxing, if that is not a contradiction in terms. And so I hope you will join us. I'm going to try to speak more slowly, make my voice modulated so it's calm and soothing. Although when I have guests on this month, I will probably be laughing as well because that inevitably happens. But hopefully this will help you feel a little less frenzied and a little bit more relaxed about your projects. So in case you're new here, welcome. I'm Margaret Pinard. I am a historical fiction and fantasy author sometimes, and welcome to the channel. This is my evening live stream project for August. I did another similar thing last year, and we got fired up for creative exercises with Fireside Chats, but this is our wind down. So this is the sort of yin to the yang, or yang to the yin rather, yin to the yang of last year's August Fireside Chats. So welcome. If you have any questions for me or others in the audience, feel free to pop them in the chat. I do love engagement and people saying hello. So I had a very long and busy day today, so I definitely appreciate this 8 p.m. wind down. I shoveled some scrambled eggs in my face before starting the stream and centering myself to give calm vibes. So I just asked, what did you guys have for dinner? Hopefully everyone is fed and watered by now. Felicia at dreamingtruth.author gave a brilliant answer. Good evening, Felicia. White rice, baked barbecue chicken, and French style string beans. That sounds delicious and sounds like some good self-care. So well done. Awesome. Sounds like a breath of fresh air. Yay. And Jennifer Brown is here. Hello. I loved last year's experiment, so I know I will love this. Oh, that feels so great. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, I just, try to fill a need that isn't being met. And since everyone is sprinting and everyone wants to get words and be productive, I thought I don't really have anything unique to offer in that space. But I wanted to do like a little challenge for August, and I think I felt like I was serving myself with this. Like this is what I need to take in and learn, and so maybe others do too. So basically, the format that I set up for these kinds of wind downs are that we sort of emote about the day and, share any wins if that is part of our day. And then we have a 30-minute time where we're quietly working. I've got my agenda / planner set up with all the rainbow pens over there. So there are some things that I haven't taken in yet that I need to take in from today. So I'll start with that myself. And then, whatever else you need to do to feel settled and collected, I guess. I just had a thought. If anyone else has been a horse girl or a horseback rider, there's a sort of concept of gathering the horse with the reins. So through your body and your fingers on the reins, there's something you're supposed to be able to do that makes the horse know that it has to like compact itself for a jump. And so it's like gather yourself for the jump. And for some reason that just popped into my brain as like a metaphor. I'm crazy with the metaphors, everybody. So you probably know that by now. Gather yourself. So that's what we do during the 30 minutes. I have a timer. I have sort of soothing, inspirational music. You might send me your own version of soothing, inspirational music if you don't like mine. And then we'll come back together, say what we worked on, how we feel. Hopefully it's better. Hopefully it was good. And then sign off for the night. And hopefully we're in a better place to feel we're in a better place to get some rest and feel better about the next morning. So that's all this is. We have a Felicia. Today was the first day of school for all 5 of my kiddos. It was hectic, but we all survived. That is a major win. Wow. So I'm used to 1 or 2 kids coming back in the household I grew up in and saying, "How was your day at school?" And the answer inevitably being, "Fine." So hopefully you had a more exciting conversation and everyone joined in with things from their day and it was a good moment. I hope it was. That sounds good. Jennifer says, will Elaine still be here on Friday? Yes, although she's not the next guest. So Beth Ann Berninga Sokolar is going to join me for the Infinity Stream, which is August, the 8th month, the 8th day at 8 p.m. Pacific time. So Beth Ann will be here on Thursday and Elaine Kenyon will be here on Friday. If you want to join me Tuesday or Wednesday and just sort of hang out and share your wind down routine for anyone else who would like to try, feel free to send me a note. I check comments on YouTube daily, or I'm on all the other social medias too and check those more than daily, unfortunately. But yeah, I do love having guests and just spreading the calm. Brian is here. Hello. He's had grilled salmon, yellow rice, roasted asparagus. That sounds like an impeccable meal. Oh man, that's hitting me in the healthy, in the self-care, and all the like different solar plexuses. I like it. It sounds good. Jennifer says, it still floors me that you have 5 kids and you're doing all this stuff as well. You do not look like you would have 5 kids, she says. Yes, Felicia pulls it off with panache. Love it. All right, so I've got my timer here that I'm going to share. It's one from our friend Esty Houston, which I thought was a really nice mood one, daydreaming. And we'll just start with 30 minutes. I'll mute myself. Do whatever you would like to do during these 30 minutes. And I guess just reflect or meditate or take stock or plan, whichever one will get you better situated for your next day. So with that, I will mute myself and turn on the lovely music. And there we go. How did it go? The lighting has changed, and now you can more easily tell that I'm sunburned. So we spent 30 minutes. I basically downloaded all the stuff that I knew was hanging and needed a place. So, well, it's pushed off the shelf of my brain, so I guess I no longer know it. I finished a book yesterday, so I recorded that in my planner as well as on Storygraph and the tracker for Herkyed, the reading challenge. I did my 35 remaining words to meet my quota of 1,000 words every day for 30 days. So when I did that, I had to look back at a chapter and remembered a character's name. So I went over and put that character's name, Elspeth, on my names board because we're having some consistency issues with names. So as I go, I'm writing them down. I responded to someone on Instagram, looked at the challenge and the books that I'm reading now and what they fit into, and basically wrote down what I did today and looked at what I'm doing tomorrow. And I normally have a Tuesday appointment on Tuesdays that I don't have tomorrow, so it's more of an open day. But in terms of what I will be doing after this to wind down and what book I was going to be thinking about in my reading challenge, this is an unlikely one. It's called Shopkeeping: Stories, Advice, and Observations by Peter Miller, bookseller. It's got a really textile feel, like it's bumpy and whatnot. I don't know if you could see. Yeah, you could see it's got ridges and stuff, I don't know, a what. Anyway, I found this at a shop for stationery store day on Saturday, and it just spoke to me. So I picked it up and I started reading it that day, which is unusual for me, and saw that the way this bookseller talks about having a shop and having it be his conduit to the world and interacting with people is really how I feel a lot about books when I write books and offer those to the world and interact with people through my novels. So it's very sparse, it's very designer talk, but yeah, it had me tearing up because it was so relatable and simple and vulnerable. So surprise hit. But that's going to be my treat for the end of the day, because not only did I get 6 hours at the farm doing volunteer work, I got 2 hours driving, and I got a social hour or two, and I fed myself, and I got my words in, and I walked. So I feel like I've ticked all the boxes for today, and I deserve a fun, pleasurable read at the end of the day. How about you guys? How did it go? We had some people come in during the timer. We had Jocelyn saying hello, and Kay Simmons saying hello, and Heather Salter-Purvis on the other side of the world saying hello, and then Tiffany Russell, TL Russ Lifestyle. I know how I should say your name when you waltz in like that, but I always love seeing the name. So that was our wind down. Do you feel less stress in your body? How's it feel? I will be doing this again tomorrow, but at 7 p.m. I'm sort of ping-ponging back and forth between 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. depending on the schedule. But hopefully wherever you are, that's at the end of your list of obligations. And hopefully you can find some time to fit it in there. And you feel better about Tuesday. So, yeah, I'll see you guys Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm also streaming at 7. And Thursday, Beth Ann will be on. And Friday, Elaine will be on. So if you want to guest sometime in the next month, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, thank you for joining. I hope this eased your passage into the dream world a little bit. And yeah, take care of yourself. Happy reading, everybody. Good night.